Hey, what up? It's Brad with Home Love Construction, and in this video I want to answer the question that may be on your mind. My contractor is asking me for more money. What do I do? Well, I can give you the contractor's perspective, but I also want to give the understanding of the perspective that you're in. You are probably thinking that you interviewed a bunch of contractors, you signed a contract with one that you really liked. He seemed to have everything totally built into his quote. You know, it seemed like everything was in there. You had a couple exclusions that you were clear on up front, and now something has happened. The demolition is complete. Now he's saying, hey, there's gonna be an extra $5,000 in costs, and I need you to pay that right now, otherwise we can't move forward. What is going on? So here's the things to consider. One, your contractor signed a contract with you for a certain amount of work to be done. That should be itemized out, or at least listed out in some way of saying, hey, it's this many square feet of blah, it's this much whatever, it's this much drywall, wood, whatever, so on and so forth. That should all be specified out. So if you're looking at signing a contract and you don't have that, don't sign it, get it specified. But assuming that you did that, if the amount of work that has to be done has changed, and you know, the contractor doesn't have x-ray vision. Even if you told him that there might be damage inside a wall, there's no way for him to quote that. So if he opened up a wall and it has to be completely rebuilt due to termite damage and new drywall on the other side and painted in both rooms, flooring and blah, 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 if he has to do all that stuff, there's going to be extra cost. Now, let's address the I need to be paid on it now situation. The contractor, at least the way that we do things, has planned out his project and his draw schedule so that he is doing the project with your money, not his money. Because contractors, contrary to popular belief, for some reason people think this, we are not banks. We do not do our work with our money. We do our work on your home with your money. We are responsible for your money while we have it to not go and spend it on a boat. When you give us a $50,000 deposit, we have to spend it on your project. If we do enough and we get the profits to go buy a boat, that's a different conversation. I'm trying to get there. So that said, why does the contractor want the payment all right away? There's a very simple reason. If he does the extra work and gets paid for it at the end of the project, he will, in most cases, spend more money than planned on getting the job done earlier than expected, and he's gonna go upside down on the project to where he's doing the project with his money instead of your money. So the reason that the contractor collects it all right as soon as the change order happens and is accepted is so that his original plan of how the money goes stays intact. If that doesn't happen, your contractor can get in a situation where he's upside down on your project. He might have this happen on a couple projects because it's very common in remodeling to have something happen where you open up a wall and oh, look, there's actually like bricks behind the wall and it's not actually like just a frame wall. Holy crap, we have to totally do this differently. That's not uncommon at all. We find crazy things all the time, especially if you're in the state of Florida. It is like a freaking madhouse down here as far as how stuff was built. So we find crazy stuff all the time. There's often extra costs that are just unforeseen and there's no way to see them coming, because if we had x-ray vision, we'd probably be doing something else other than contracting. So that said, understand that the contractor has to protect himself and protect you as well, because if the contractor's in the middle of your project and you just gave him a payment draw and all of a sudden he goes upside down and has to quit contracting and just go out of business, I mean, there's no recourse on that. If he declares bankruptcy, boop, it's gone. So you don't want that to happen. So keep your contractors viable by sticking to their draw schedule, because they've made it in a way that keeps them viable on your project. Now, the base assumption here is that you've done your homework and done, you know, checked out your contractor's references and stuff like that, and you've made sure that they're not gonna take your money and run away with it. You know, obviously contractors are gonna have things where the projects haven't gone right. It happens to all of us. It's happening to me right now on a project. It happens. But the majority should say, no, he didn't take my money and ran. You know, were there problems on the project? Sure. Did he fix them? Yes, absolutely. Was I mad about it? 100%. But that's the world of construction that we live in today. It's a little crazy. So that said, if you got some value out of this video, or if you're looking for a contractor in the Tampa Bay area to do your project, you can subscribe to this video, and you can also submit a contact form on our website. Or if you need a project designed that you're like, I want to do this project, but I'm not sure how it should look or whatever, we do design build. So we can help you design the project, and then we can actually build it for you in the physical universe. So if you're interested in the design, go to homelove.construction, contractor.com/design, and we can get started doing the design of your project today. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next vid. Peace.